everybody. Welcome to Morethanmeetstheseguys. I am here with Boo of the AxelonUnderground.com, and we are here on Gobot Wednesdays,
Howdy.
talking about Dawn World.
Yes, Dawn World by Don Glut.
Don Glut, who did some Transformers episodes as well.
Yes, it usually featured on the Dinobots because he is a
Yep.
dinosaur guy.
The Dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's well known for writing like books and movies and all kinds of stuff about dinosaurs. He loves him some dinosaurs.
Yep.
Which he wrote 12 of the Transformers Sunbow episodes, including SOS Dinobots, War of the Dinobots, Dinobot Island 1 and 2, Megatron's Master Plan that we were just talking about the other day, and Call of the Primitives.
Man, he wrote some of the better episodes too.
Yeah, he did.
Good
So,
props.
yeah, this one wasn't bad.
I have some things to say about it, but yeah,
Yeah, it was different.
it wasn't a better Donald Glut episode. But okay, well, I don't want to say anything until we get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it then, because Scooter and Nick are in the Omega Prima system in Command Center 2 looking for a Renegade base.
Man, they come across what looks like the Rogue Star, but I guess it's not the Rogue Star.
It's a new one. They're building a new one. Like Death Star 2, they're
Okay.
building, yeah, a new Rogue Star.
Wait, did the Rogue Star blow up?
No,
Okay, they're just building a
they're
second one.
increasing their armada.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that'd be bad because the Rogue Star itself is pretty bad all by itself.
Yeah.
So making a
Is it
second one would be worse, twice
a
as
little bit
bad.
far?
Yeah.
So yeah,
And,
they
and this
find.
one's a little different. It doesn't have the hammerhead on the front,
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. It looked
but
a little
it's not
different.
complete either though. So
Yep. They launch a thruster when they read the Command Center 2 along with Scorp, Pincher, and Vamp.
yeah, well, Psykill tells him to launch in a thruster to pursue them.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like Psykill, Crasher, and Copter are still on the ship with the monster Gobot. So it's like he ordered them to go, but then decided to tag along.
That was a little murky there. Yeah.
It's almost like there was a bit of a rewrite,
It
and they
feels like
didn't clean up that line.
when I was making notes, I thought like, oh yeah, all of them are there. Then again, I'm like, wait, maybe not.
Yeah, no, he orders them to go, and then they're there. So maybe something in the editing process said, "Oh no, we want Psykill there,"
That could be.
because I could see Donald Glut doing a Monster Gobots versus Scooter
Oh
episode, which
yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
But yeah, they tear into the command center number 2. It's not
Oh
even
yeah,
close.
yeah, they wreck it.
Yeah, and it starts going down. He like Nick is like, "Hey, Scooter, let's go towards that planet, that Earth-like planet over there." And Scooter is like, "I don't know if we can make it." And he gets it there. He kind of crash lands the Command Center 2 on this planet that I swear this is one of the things I was going to say. I was waiting for the Hercules to show up.
I made a Hercules reference later on. Yeah, it does. It looks like a Hercules because it's a primitive planet with jungles and volcanoes and blue humanoid natives.
Yeah, they pop up and they hide back again for a little while.
Yeah, this is like prototype for Avatar. I don't know.
Yeah, here's my note. It's a prehistoric Earth style planet. Maybe they'll find the Herculoids, but they did find a three-headed Hydra.
Spoilers. And well, the Hydra head design looks kind of like, I guess, what was his name, Rock or Brock or whatever it is, the big dragon thing on the Herculoids.
Oh yeah, that's probably why you like kind of clued me in more that way. Which I mean, there's Hanna-Barbera. It's
Yeah,
probably a used design. So yeah, they crashed and they're trying to get the command center fixed. Nick opens I guess almost like a belly door.
oh wait, we've skipped ahead a little bit
Oh
too.
wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go back up.
Okay, we see Anya Turganova
That's
again at
right.
Unicom as she and General Newcastle ask Scooter for his coordinates and location of the Renegade base, but they don't get to transmit either one of them.
Dude, honestly, God, AJ and
Matt,
Matt, thank you. I
yeah,
cannot remember his name. Matt and AJ are mad at General Newcastle because General Newcastle is trying to get the coordinates of the base and not where they are.
Yeah.
which is a good reason to be mad.
Well, I figure they were near the base, so if you get one coordinate, you're gonna get the other.
In theory, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, granted, that was their mission was to locate, the base.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have one of your most important guardians, and you have Nick.
Well, if they're that important, why would you send the only guardian that's completely unarmed and the I guess who's practically a teenager all by themselves in a seek and destroy mission against the renegades?
He's not unarmed. He has the will and gumption of a go-getter and a hologram.
Man, all I'm saying is at least Barney Fife had one bullet.
Andy?
That means
Uh,
he was infinitely more armed than Scooter is,
he made it through an episode or two of Scooby-Doo. That's all I know, man. I don't know if
right?
Nick and Scooter could have done that.
Well, also his hands are registered weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Well, okay. So there, I apologize. Actually, I meant to make note of that. I don't know why to put in my notes. They crashed on the planet. And um Scooter's kind of upset because he's like, I gotta repair the command center too, so maybe we can get out of here again.
well, he's trying to at least get the radio working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And yeah, Nick decides he's just gonna wander off on a, alien planet just to check it out.
a little walkabout.
Yeah. And honestly, there's a lot of parallels between this and Dinobot Island.
I can see that.
Like
With
where Spike goes wandering off
yeah,
and then
exactly.
everything tries to eat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. So,
Um
I mean, you can see Donald Glut has I guess, an idea pool. He's got like a fishbowl he pulls his ideas out of.
it almost like but I kind of feel like he's a big fan of Land of the Lost.
Oh, yeah. Who wasn't?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, this is very Land of the Lost, where kind of adjacent in a lot of ways.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And
Well, and even before Land of the Lost, there was 1 million years BC,
yeah,
and there's all that was like all the big tropes, King Kong even going back to that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is a pretty trope heavy episode. You can really see though where he had a lot of that love for probably what he grew up watching as well.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
you see a lot of the dynamics with that.
But yeah, it's always that the young guy goes wandering off and gets menaced by a dinosaur-like creature.
A
Yeah. A
dinosaur,
dinosaur. I like that you described it as a hydra because that's what I described it as well.
three,
Instead of like
yeah,
a three-headed sauropod.
yeah. It's
It's
a
a
three-headed Hydra. It's a
yeah,
D&D Hydra.
yeah.
And
The body kind of reminded me of Tiamat's.
a little bit, but I
The
mean,
way it was a really thick dragon-like body.
yeah, but if you if you know D&D, the body of a Hydra is a four-legged, big, thick, lizard with the three
Yeah,
heads. They don't generally fly.
right.
Well, I mean, hell, if you look back at Greek literature, the Hydra, I
It was
mean,
more of like a snake.
yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, it was like a multi-headed like snake. Well, that's where you get like some dragons were just like big snakes. They call them worms.
Yes, WYRM
Yes, with the Y.
for you
That's
nerds.
worm with a Y.
Weird,
Worms.
weirds. Anyways, yes, it
So
runs after Nick.
yeah, so yeah, it comes after Nick. Okay, and here's where we get the oh, where I put it. Okay, yeah, the Hydra comes to attack the command center too and menace Scooter and Nick.
Uh-huh.
And Scooter looks out from under the command center upside down, okay?
Yes.
So he views Nick and the Hydra upside down.
Yes.
But the problem is the landscape backgrounds are still right side up.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, that's something to note that, when you show somebody viewing something upside down, make the landscape upside down too.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm looking at the pictures right now.
Yeah.
Little things, man. Little things.
Oops. Yeah.
Well, they just put them on a cell. Does a background cell. Yeah,
I'm
so
sure there were some notes in there that weren't properly like transmitted, like in the storyboards or whatever. But
was Hanna-Barbera still doing domestic animation, where they have it shipped overseas yet?
these were going overseas to
Okay.
Taiwan, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're probably right. There probably wasn't some, like, their notes were probably not put there explicitly to tell him what was going on. I can see
yeah.
that.
So yeah, that Hydra trashes the command center like easily.
Does it? It starts whipping with its tail, breaking the side panels and such. It's just
Yeah,
trashing it.
and then Scooter and Nick try to flee, but Scooter goes into scooter mode and just starts driving down a trail so it can chase him. It's like, did he forget that he can fly?
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
Yeah, because then he drives off a cliff into like a muck slash tar pit, and I'm
Yeah,
beginning to think it's like you could fly.
I was kind of confused by that because it was like this grayish brownish muck that was steaming like a tar pit.
Yeah, well, it's
And
alien, so it's something different than what's on Earth.
there you
So
go.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a carbon pit. I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
know. It was a septic tank, man. That's where all the like blue aliens like drained all their poop off.
Oh, the outhouses are on the other side. That's why it's still steaming over there.
Yes, it's
The
fresh.
and as it gets into Scooter's joint, so he can't convert to a robot for a little
Oh, it's
while.
like nothing's working for this guy now. He's got the muck in him. It's mucking up his system.
Yeah, well, then he's like, okay, I can do this. They're sinking for a while. They can, like,
Well,
they go sink down, come up, sink
before we get
down.
to that though, we have Scorp scanning for Command Center 2.
Yeah.
And did you hear what the scanner sounded like?
No, I didn't.
It sounded like Aquaman's fish telepathy from Super Friends.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it was the
Nice.
same sound effect.
Concentric waves.
Yeah, and that's when Thruster arrives and finds Command Center 2 destroyed. And then we cut back to Leader 1, who's narrowing down the search of planets with an oxygen atmosphere in the Omega Prima system.
Which is a smart way to do it. I mean,
Yeah, he's taking charge, at least narrowing down like where,
he
which they
he
kind of
pulled
knew where they were. They knew they were in the Omega Prima system. So I mean,
well, they pulled a Star Trek. You got to find the Class M planet.
right.
But
Oh,
it
so
works.
Sidekill leads a hunt for Scooter and Nick, and Crasher, Copter, Scorp, Pincher, and Vamp spread out to find them. Like they all separate. And then Scooter finally is able to convert and use his utility energy beam to pull himself and Nick out.
And this is the branch they pull themselves to the edge, and he's like, "Oh, too bad I can't convert back to a scooter. I could drive us because I've got the muck everywhere now."
Yeah. Well, on top of that, when he said utility energy beam, I'm like, was this borrowing from like Batman, like from Super Friends or something? Like, oh, my utility belt, if I can just reach it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was
So,
pretty bad, pretty awful.
there's several tropes in here from like other Hanna-Barbera properties. They're kind of leaning hard on the older stuff from like the 70s.
Oh, they were. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. And also, you notice the blue natives have stone tools,
Yes.
so they're a Stone Age society at this point.
Yes.
Um,
And they get surrounded by them, and there's a chieftain that acts threateningly towards them.
well, before that, they get caught up in vines that the vines seem to grab them and hold them. It's
That's
like, is
after
it?
this.
Oh, is it after this?
That's
Oh,
next. They try to run away from the natives, and that's where the vines get them.
that's right. Okay. It's almost
Yeah.
like I was like, man, is this like Planet Chaos from Transformers? Uh,
Oh, totally. Or it was that unnamed planet where they're looking for the Quintesson journal,
oh
and the vines
yeah,
wrapped around Blaster.
yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot of the season three vibes off this.
It's alien planet tropes. The plants try
Yeah.
to eat you, the animals try to eat you, the rocks try to eat you.
What we
You know?
need here is Galvatron to
Yeah.
subdue the alien planet, make it is,
To
and make it
punch it.
destroy self.
Yeah.
Have arts and crafts.
Yeah. Do arts and crafts and shoot its brain.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually, guys. Promise.
So yeah, so they get caught by the vines and then captured by the natives. So
Yep.
At first, I thought the vines were going to try to like strangle them, like they're strangler vines or something like that.
They just
And
kind of
no,
held
they
them.
just kind of tangle around them and just hold them
Yeah.
still so the natives can catch them. So
Which in the natives also use vines to string them up.
they
We'll get
like
there.
vines.
They, man, if you need rope, you got vines all around. So
Maybe the natives have like a symbiotic relationship with the vines.
yeah,
So yeah, so the renegades are looking around. They're cutting through rock and jungle in their search. Like they're just like blasting everything in their path to get through. And then Vamp skips across the water, cannonball run style, and passes a horned lake monster.
yeah.
But yeah, she just like skips across the water like that. Wasn't it a Lamborghini that did that in Cannonball
I think
Run?
so.
One of the
Yeah,
Cannonball
I
Run
remember. It's
movies?
been a
Yeah.
long time since I've seen that, but that sounds right.
Yeah. And then Copter spots Nick and Scooter captured and he calls the natives savages.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
We don't know how advanced their civilization or
they're
culture
stone,
is.
dude. They're a stone age.
Maybe they have just figured out to work with their environment.
Who works for their environment? Really?
Hey,
We don't. We're really
well,
advanced.
maybe we're the savages because we're the ones polluting our planet. You ever think about that?
Where's Captain Planet when you need him?
Right?
He's our hero.
He's hanging out. What was her name? Planetina, the one from Rick and Morty.
Yeah. That was a great episode. Oh,
uh,
I'm just here saving this rabbit. Hey, anyways,
and
um,
she's gone like full like eco terrorist, destroying everything. She's going Homelander on them.
it's my wife. Um,
If they have permits, it doesn't matter. Zap. It's kind of like the Don Cheadle Captain Planet. Tree,
oh
tree,
man,
tree, tree.
what does it say about we every time you make a parody of Captain Planet, it's so good.
Because it's what you really expected from Captain Planet. Because he kind of did stuff like that in the show.
Oh yeah, a little sanitized for that, but that yeah,
Oh yeah, it wasn't quite as extreme, but it took it to the logical conclusion. Because I know there are episodes I've watched in the '90s. I'm like, those guys had permits. They're doing everything legally, and Captain
yeah.
Planet didn't care.
But there's also something to be said for the fact that I'm trying to remember some of the villains' names, and I started thinking of like villains from Cops, like Ms. Demeanor and
Yeah.
things like that.
Well,
I couldn't
they had a Duke Nukem.
remember where they probably yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
And,
These
and what's even funnier is you look and see the voice actors behind it because it's like Jeff Goldblum and stuff doing the voices of the villains on there.
oh nice.
Yeah.
I remember that first season was just really good, and then it went really bad when
Maybe
Oprah
we
left
need
the
to
show.
revisit Captain Planet at some point.
Dude, we got
Just some
enough on our plate
Well, we
already.
got a lot. I know. I'm talking one day as we work through the list. I think Captain Planet should be added to the list.
He's our hero. He's going to bring pollution down to zero. He's
You
our
know what?
powers
He's had,
magnified. He's fighting on the planet side.
he's had 30 years and it's not any better. I would say
It's
Captain
worse,
Planet's missions
man.
have failed. Yeah,
May,
that
maybe Captain Planet actually set out COVID so all the pollution would drop.
no.
Well, you don't know. He could have.
I don't think he was smart enough for that.
I mean, come on, dude. Captain Planet. He would have made it so the dolphins could swim in the channels in Sicily. Um, he would have made it so smog was out of L.A.
So basically, Captain Planet would say Thanos was right.
I don't know, man. It's kind of a toss up. He would, but I mean, that's you never know. He might feel that way. Thanos is right.
So,
Yeah.
as we have it,
Yes.
um, so Scooter and Nick are bound to a large stone idol atop the foundation of crystals.
Oh
They
yes.
got these like multicolored crystals underneath them. And then Psykill looks at it and calls the natives primitives.
The renegades are pretty hard on these natives. We're going to
These
call them
aliens,
indigenous.
yeah,
We'll call them
the
indigenous peoples because
I'd
we're
say
not.
indigenous aliens. And yeah, they're the bad guys, so they're gonna have these bad viewpoints.
Well,
You
and
know,
there's these crystals there that the crystals are draining the energy from
yeah. Well, the shaman activates them with like some kind of staff. So that's what I'm
yes.
saying. I don't think they're quite as primitive as they think they are because they've got like some kind of weird like was it Enoch like in his pylon technology?
This is the Hercules planet.
Yeah.
There's magic, dude.
You
But
know, it doesn't
Thun,
have to be
Thun,
magic.
Thundar and like Hercules share a planet, man. We'll give them
Well, I was
that.
thinking like Land of the Lost. You know how Enoch had
Land
his little
of the
table of crystals?
Lost. Yes,
Yeah. He could open portals and stuff. So,
that's right.
yeah.
Oh God, what are the lizard aliens in there? I'm blanking
You
on the
talking about the
names.
Slee Stack?
Slee stacks.
Yeah.
The blue aliens are essentially the Slee stacks here.
Kind of. I think they're more like Avatar. They even wear like, yeah, they have like the feathers and stuff, and
They're not cats, dude. Come
they're
on.
not cats, but
They're not.
they're
They're
not
not.
lizards either, though.
They're not some weird. There's not some weird cat people that I'm sure that end up a lot of the internet never fails you on weird porn kind of category.
Hey,
Yes,
Rule 34 is what you're trying to
yes,
say.
that
Yeah.
is Rule 34. I'm sure. I'm with that. I've never looked. I'm sure there are some
I'm sure if
Avatar
Dawn World
aliens.
spread around enough, there'd be some Rule 34 stuff for these guys too.
No, 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 not for these. For the
Dude, that
Hydra.
shaman has a thong. A thong, the thong, thong,
Hey,
thong.
hey, don't shame on that shaman. He's
I'm
showing that
not
thong.
shaming. I'm just saying,
He looks good in that thong, doesn't he? So yeah,
I'm
man.
just saying, don't discount the shaman from some Rule 34 because, he's got it going on. And those
The
other dudes are pretty
thong, the
buff.
thong.
His minions or whatever, his followers are
Yeah,
all like really beefy dudes.
they're like Exo Squad rips.
They are, hey, maybe that's where they got the Neo Sapien DNA.
That's why they're all blue.
Yeah,
Earth like discovered this planet. Like this place is terrible. They've got hydras, but dude, we can take some of this DNA back and make super soldiers that have
man.
to be blue with thumb hands.
Wouldn't that have been a twist for like a third season of Exo Squad where it turns out the Neo Sapiens weren't like genetically engineered, but they were actually like cloned from like an alien race they found?
Dude, when we get to the end of Exo Squad, we're gonna have this discussion about season three.
Yeah. So anyway, they activate these crystals that just like they weaken GoBots and humans alike.
Mhm.
So they're some kind of weakening crystals, and I don't know how weakening works, but it's
There's a
the
lot of this
explanation.
episode.
It works on explanations as well because the explanation form is pretty weak because we don't really get it. They just work.
They have this kind of rainbow pattern of light.
Yeah.
And that's what Scooter's like, I can't, I don't have any energy. And the next like saying kind of the same thing. And he's like, Scooter, does your hologram still work? Or hologram projector?
Yeah.
So he has Scooter like make the idol like hands
He
come
projects
down.
arms come down, yeah, and he's all like waving around at the
Whoa.
shaman. The shaman's genuflecting.
Yeah, they all kind of freak out because it's a stone idol. It doesn't usually move. And obviously the gods are not happy with what's going on.
These guys are violating the Prime Directive like so hard right now.
This is so oh my God. What is the flippin' episode with Cosmos? God
Oh yeah,
Gambit.
the God Gambit,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, this is a flipping God Gambit. And like truncated really quickly with the
It's a
statue.
God Gambit kind of mixed with that one Next Generation episode with the Picard.
The Picard,
I
yes.
remember that one. And it
Yes.
wasn't there one where like Captain Kirk like got lost on some native planet
Yes.
and I am Kirok. That one.
Dude, he
I
went
forgot
out.
the
That
name
was
of that
that was the
episode.
last season of Star Trek, the original series. He
Yeah.
came out with like they dressed him up I'm sorry for people. I'm saying this in the most derogatory way towards Star Trek. They dressed him up like an engine. He was not a very good indigenous people kind of look. It was a very bad like white people making fun of. I'll not make fun of like cowboys and Indians kind of movies. It was
They
not a really
probably
good.
borrowed the clothes from like a John Wayne
Oh,
like
100%. They
lot.
they did a
Yeah.
really bad thing to indigenous peoples. It was a very bad way to put it. And yeah, he
Yeah.
got. I remember that episode. It is terrible.
Yeah, that had a big stone idol in it too.
Yes, it did. That's where he got lost in the Big Stone Idol. He
Yeah,
came out
see?
with face paint on.
Yep.
I guess they had a face painter down in the idol. Like, oh, what do you want on your kid on your face now, kid?
Oh
Make me
yeah.
look like
Well,
an
you
like
missed
a
the cotton candy
Nubian.
machine and the deep fried Twinkie. Like this, you got to go right for that.
Don't you
Make a
make
left,
fun
you
of
get in the face paint.
the deep fried Twinkie is a golden gift to us. The face
So,
painter always is too.
so Psykill calls the natives simpletons for being fooled by a hologram,
Yes.
completely disregarding all the times that he and the renegades have been fooled by Scooter's holograms
Oh
as
yeah. He's
well.
like, look at the simpletons being fooled by a simple hologram.
And I mean, there's been episodes where Scooter shows up and fooled them into thinking he was Psykill and gave them new orders.
He made himself look like a Zord.
Zod?
Zod, not Zord,
Yeah,
geez. Yeah, Zod.
that's Power Rangers, man.
Yeah, I
Wrong
know,
robots.
man. One letter. He made himself look like a Zod and rescue people. This you can't really throw dispersions at the
Hey,
indigenous people here.
I know. See, he's throwing their stone tools.
They don't have glass. Yes.
Yeah,
I
and
don't,
obsidian houses.
at the heads. I mean, just throw it at the heads of people. I mean, that's just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So anyway, so the renegades decide they're going to finish the job,
So
and
I have a
yeah.
comment here though.
Oh, please.
Half of this episode are the renegades converting forms.
Oh yeah, they pad
It
that out.
this is like Transformers Cybertron, where you
Yeah.
spend like they half the episode of like cutaways of Optimus Prime turning into like Galaxy Force Optimus Prime or whatever, you know.
Well, they have to
This,
pad out the episode, and that's the play pattern. That's the puzzle pattern. So they actually show you how you
oh
can
yeah,
transform the toys by watching the cartoon.
yeah, and like honestly, that's where like Copter and Psykill and Crasher constantly like they'll transform, they'll drive, they'll like 10 feet, transform back, like all right, we're here. Scorp, Vamp, and Pincher like convert so many times. It is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they like showing off vamps especially and
Yeah.
pinchers.
Yeah.
But I thought it was neat the way they do vamp because vamp will transform and turn around because when she's facing you in vehicle mode, when she converts, her back is to you, so she'll turn around and face you.
Well, honestly, so is the kind of like Crasher.
Oh yeah, totally.
So yeah, I mean that's they go painstakingly into like the conversion process.
Well, it's weird because they'll do that, and then sometimes they'll do like the swirly whirlwind, and they'll pop out of it in their
Yeah,
other
yeah.
mode. So it depends on what mood they're in.
I guess they go like, we gotta add a few more seconds to this episode. Let's just make the convert like another time. Let's just one more time.
Yeah, you already animated it. Just change the background. So
So yeah.
yeah, they go after him, but the natives attack them as well.
Yeah, I mean they're not loyal to the Renegades or the Guardians.
Yeah, they're like, oh, more invaders, more interlopers,
And
more
then
what was it? Outlanders. Outlander.
Outlander. Um, is that when Leader One's Turbo and
Not yet.
okay, they're coming pretty soon though.
Yeah, we got Scooter and Nick escape, and Scooter
That's
can
right.
convert again. And so then we have a chase scene with the Renegades chasing them, and Vamp drains Scooter's energy.
That's right. We
Yeah,
actually see Vamp using Vamp powers.
yeah, and then they're surrounded by the Renegades again. And this is when Command Center 1 detects a reading that leads them to Scooter, Nick, and the Renegades.
That's right. That's what it kind of goes in that form. Like the three monster renegades are are approaching Nick and Scooter on foot. They convert, and then like of course the main three convert. And they were kind of walking up on Scooter and Nick
Yeah.
when
And Nick
Leader
and
One shows
Scooter
up.
take cover as Leader 1 and Turbo arrive.
Yep. And
And Crasher T-bones Turbo like hard. She like nails him.
well, she's a crasher after all.
Yes. And the other renegades, like all the other five, go after Leader One. Like they're not worried about Turbo. They're like, oh, Crasher can handle herself. We'll all gang up on Leader One.
Leader One has for like 3 seconds a shield on,
Yeah.
and as soon as it comes down, like Psycho's like, no, while his shield's down, and they all like just lay into him.
Yeah. And then Psycho gets caught in the tangling vines.
Yes.
And then Turbo kicks Crasher into the muck, but she's saved by Copter. Like
Yep.
Copter like got on that. He's like, no, 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 that's not happening. So you can tell those two are pretty close.
Yeah. Well, they have to be. I mean, you have Psycho as your the third of the triad, and he's too
Yeah.
arrogant to mess around with them too much.
And well, he's kind of abusive
Oh
to
yeah.
them. So they kind of like, I guess, rely on each other.
Well, brother sister thing going on.
Yeah. And then yeah, leader one calls Psykill old friend.
Well, I mean, I think it's like the that kind of term of endearment for a rival, an enemy kind of thing.
You would think that, but there's more to that that comes up later in the series.
Well,
So take
don't
note of
spoil it.
this.
Don't spoil the
It,
show for me.
this is just something you need to take note of. And then all the renegades gang up on leader one and Turbo, pinning them down.
And it's looking bad right now. Real
Yeah.
bad.
So Scooter and Nick run off and get some help from Tiamat. I mean, the
The
Hydra.
Hydra, exact.
Yeah.
Tiamat has 5 heads, dude. Don't even start that.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying in her role, every time like
Yeah.
Venger got too powerful, they just dragged Tiamat in to run him off.
That is what we call kiting. When you
Yeah.
kite a monster into the battle arena.
Yeah.
That's what I've been
And
told
then
by my wife.
and then the renegades retreat. They just up and leave. They're like, we're not dealing with this monster. So
Oh no, he's a Hydra, dude.
yeah.
No one wants
So
to mess with the Hydra.
and they're not Hercules. So
And they're not Herculoid either.
the Herculoids, Hercules,
Hercules. The
Hercules,
Hercules.
Hercules. Yep. So Scooter reports about the new Renegade battleship, and Leader One says that Gobotron will make sure it's never finished. You think this is the end of it? You think,
Oh
okay,
no.
well, they're going to wrap it up. Oh, no.
They're gonna
It goes
blow
back.
that ship up.
Yeah, the command center departs, and the natives are genuflecting and worshiping uh, big Leader One
They
statue
yes, you
now.
see it cuts away really quickly, but you see the folded wings.
Yeah. And, it's kind of funny because this is the second time we've had like ancient peoples having to worship statues of Gobots.
Happened in Roman times. Happened
Yes.
here.
Now, this is the first time, though, that the people chose to do it
Yeah,
because
true.
the Romans were forced to make the statue of Psykill, but they they decided they liked Leader One. This Leader One guy is pretty cool. So
Well, he's he took away the bad guys.
yeah, and the moral to this story is bow before GoBots, kids, not Transformers.
And will you don't have to kneel before Zod.
No, no.
Not in this universe.
Hey, this is the guy that beat Zod. He poked a little button on his stomach. Remember?
Yes, right. The play pattern, mind
Yeah,
you.
after he crushed his head. You know. So
Then all of a sudden Zods were a lot less cool.
yeah. So
Yeah, then they
anyway,
go.
we have yeah, the command center departs, and then thrusters abandon the new Rogue Star as a swarm of command centers attack and destroy it.
I always wondered if there's only like one or two command centers again, because like we haven't seen really a lot since. Like we saw Command Center 2, and then we have Command Center 1, but there's a squadron of them coming out.
Yeah, this is like the first time you see like a whole bunch of them.
Yep.
So yeah, and it was a lot. They just wrecked that thing.
Which I wish I could say like, why don't they have that whole squadron standing by for the main Rogue Star? Because that would not last at all.
Well, this one wasn't finished though,
True.
so it's like Death Star 2. Oh well, we can get right to the reactor. We'll just fly up to the reactor. We don't have to worry about an exhaust port.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So this had several tropes that Donald Glut liked to use, like he did in Dinobot Island, such as tar pits
Yep.
and dinosaur-like creatures defeating the bad guys. Remember when the
Yep.
Dinobots like herded all the dinosaurs towards
Oh
Megatron
yeah.
and them? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of stuff. Now, Dinobot Island Parts 1 and 2 aired September 25th and 26th of 1985.
Uh-huh.
Dawn World aired October 2nd, 1985. So they were literally a week apart.
Man, he just watched a lot of Land of the Lost episodes and wrote these episodes.
Well, that and I think he sent off these scripts to like everybody. I think all the cartoons. So yeah, so he had to have submitted both these about the same time, which I want to say January 7th is the date shown on the script for Dinobot Island Part 1, and January
Mhm.
9th, 1985 was for Dinobot Island Part 2. So it's probably about the same time that he did sent this to Hanna-Barbera.
I imagine what they do is they probably punch up the scripts to more emulate the world they're working in. So yeah, I mean
Well,
his
and that's the editors. You know what? Next time you have one of your friends on here, we should ask him about that.
friends.
Friends, your
Yeah.
friends of the show that wrote for these both
Well,
series.
let's get through the 1986 Transformers movie, and I will have a friend on here soon.
Yeah, because I think, well, they would have I guess, the insight that we're asking about on here.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're looking for at this point. But
Yeah.
so yeah, there's a lot of similarities, but tropes. But that's kind of the beauty of these old episodes.
Well, and what I'm curious about is the turnover between submitting a script and getting approved by Sunbow
Yeah.
and how long it took them to get the episode made and Hanna-Barbera. Because I would almost want to think that Hanna-Barbera would do it faster.
I want to say we've been told a little bit about this, and they do it faster. But I'm not entirely sure if that's it's me kind of filling in the blanks, or we actually were told that.
I think we should go ahead and ask it. If we've asked before, we could ask again. I don't think we've asked it before, though.
Add it
We
to the
discussed
list.
this a lot off of camera, though. So,
Add it to the list.
yeah.
All right. Well, that is Doom World. Dawn
Dawn
World.
World.
Dawn World.
Yeah,
Doom.
like Don Glut. It's Don's World.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just had a Bobby's World reference in my head. It was not right. It was the wrong thing to do.
I still remember the episode where like Bobby's mom was like vacuuming and singing Aqualung to herself.
Was she?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm kind of curious about that. I gotta find that out now.
you don't
That's
have
amazing.
time to watch Bobby's World now. You got all this other stuff to watch.
You're not wrong. Hey, anyways, thanks everyone for checking us out, and all you GoBots fans, write us at morethanmeetstheseguys at Gmail, or just leave comments in the show. Glad to hear from y'all, and really, honestly, am.
Yeah, I
Um,
loved this episode. It was a fun one. And like I
well, it
said, a
was
lot of Hanna-Barbera tropes, and I seriously thought of Herculoids as well watching it.
you could not think of Herculoids.
We need Gloop and Gleep in there, and man, I
What were,
used to know all the Herculoids. They used to be one of my favorite cartoons to watch as a
like the
kid.
the dragon Herculoid that had like what was the one that looked like a rhino that shot the pellets out?
Yeah, he was like a rhino with caterpillar legs and stuff. I don't remember any of their names now. I,
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to go refresh myself on some Herculoids. Like
I'm
I have
sure.
time for that. I have time for that. Like you have time for all these other cartoons I keep bringing up.
Yeah, thanks. You're the
Yeah.
best. All right, y'all take it easy. Thanks a lot for being here, and reach out to us, say hi, and I'll give you a mention in the show. So
Tell us
until
the names
then,
of these Herculoids guys.
right? All right, guys,
Correct us, please.
y'all take it easy. All right, see you later.
Bye.
All right, bye.